In a quiet village nestled between lush green fields, there lived an old farmer named Thr. He was known for his wisdom and kindness, and many villagers sought his advice. Despite his modest life, Thr always seemed content, no matter what challenges came his way. One year disaster struck. A fierce storm destroyed much of the village's crops, including Thr's. While other farmers lamented their misfortune, Thr calmly began to replant what little he could. "Why aren't you upset, Thr?" asked his neighbor Ravi, who was nearly in tears over his lost harvest. Thr replied with a gentle smile, "Who's to say if this is good or bad? Life has a way of balancing itself." The villagers shook their heads, thinking the old farmer had lost his sense of reality. A week later, a traveling merchant came to the village, offering to buy damaged crops to make animal feed. Many farmers, including Thr, were able to sell their ruined harvests and earn more money. The villagers marveled at Thr's calm foresight. "Perhaps you were right, Thr," Ravi said. Thr only smiled and replied, "Who's to say if this is good or bad?" Not long after, Thr's son, Rohan, broke his leg while working in the field. The villagers came to console Thr, saying, "How unlucky! Your only son won't be able to help you now." Again, Thr responded, "Who's to say if this is good or bad?" Weeks later, soldiers arrived in the village, recruiting young men to fight in a distant war. Because of his injury, Rohan was spared, while many other sons were taken away. The villagers, now seeing the wisdom in Thr's words, said, "You were right again, Thr." What seemed like bad luck was actually a blessing. Thr simply replied, "Life is full of twists and turns. Good or bad, joy or sorrow, they're like the seasons, always changing. What matters is how we respond." Over time, the villagers learned from Thr's attitude. They stopped labeling events as purely good or bad, and instead embraced life's uncertainties with patience and resilience.